What's going on, people? It's Michael Dapaah here, and welcome to episode 2 of Behind the Lens. In this episode, we're going to be discussing the creative process, how it's made, and we're going to have a look at behind the scenes of hashtag SWIL Season 2, episodes 3 and 4. Let's go. Whoa. So episode 3, we see the return of the wonderful, amazing Philippa. Shout out to Alexandra Russell, amazing actress who plays Philippa. You know, Philippa is Dr. Ofori's love interest, should I say. For those of you that's been watching SWIL from season 1, she was the lady in the back of the cab that Dr. Ofori picked up with her friend Shanice. You're treading on thin with Shanice. Now, I thought it was important to bring back Philippa so we can actually see where Dr. Ofori is at in his personal love life. Yeah, bringing back Philippa, we're gonna actually see how this relationship progresses, because Philippa never rang him after they first met. Why didn't you ring him, Philippa? I think my mum kind of taught me this when I was younger, that bad company corrupts good character. So you kind of see like Philippa is this kind of sweet girl, but then she rolls with like girls, you know, Shanice from the first ep, and then Armani, who are kind of like, they're quite feisty, and so, but those are her friends at the end of the day, do you get me? And so she just has to flow with them. But it was just one of them things that if you actually kind of are conscious of it, I just wanted people to be aware that, yo, listen, okay, cool. Yeah, just mind who you roll with, innit? Aye, the jewelry scene, I know this is something that a lot of people wanted to see. I even wanted to see this scene myself, so I was proper excited when I was writing this. Shaq's known now, he's made a bit of money now, and so, you know, first season, he was parred. He got parred when he went to the jewelers. He tried to get some pieces, they said it was 15 bags. He didn't have 15 bags, and so like he went to the jewelers and left with nothing. So obviously this season, he's come back. He's got some ice on him when he comes into the shop. You know, shout out to Trotters, you know, my people in Bethnal Green, every time, big love. And you know, he doesn't actually know that he's coming back and he's actually gonna see Hack again. So Hack is who plays the jeweler, my brother Hack, amazing actor and comedian and impressionist. Is so nice, because even when I scripted this scene, I left a lot of room for us to kind of flow, because whenever we get into this environment, myself and Hack, even though there might be a storyline, we come up with some great things on the spot. But that scene for me just represented growth. In the first time when he went to the jewelers, they served him water. This time they were serving him champagne, the Progresso. And I think it's mad, because it's like, you know, like in life, like people treat people like, well, not everybody, but most people treat people based on like their status, innit? But I just think it's dead, innit? Like, you know, everyone's a human being at the end of the day, you get me? So Hack was more begging it this time, like, yo, Shaq, I told my mom that you're my brother. Like, she said she sees you like her son. And Shaq's whole thing is like, nah, stop begging it. You get what I'm saying? But I think for Shaq, in this episode, the main thing was for him making a statement. He was like, right, boom, I can actually buy this now, innit? What?
Big thank you to DWL, the main man Chifa. You can't really see these man. We're not gonna show you who they is. You know what I'm saying? We over here, baby. You know we are. Diamond Watches London, you don't know the thing.
That scene was mad. I remember people kept walking past and they kept clocking me. So obviously when they're clocking me, they're pulling out their phones. And bro, it was mad distracting. So I had to stop and say, hey bro, go and get him. You know, I wasn't trying to get the scene to be leaked. Patrick's missus, Janine. That's something that I really wanted to explore in this season, was the characters outside of their working environment. First season was all kind of understanding like what they do, you get me? But I think this season primarily was to show the depth. We get introduced to Janine, who's played by Donna. I think I come across Donna some months back, and literally when I saw her, I said, yeah, boom, she's gonna be Patrick's missus. Yeah, this scene was crazy, because we had the beautiful princesses that were acting in this scene, and that like I thought was actually gonna be a big challenge, because of like I remember when I was writing it, I wanted there to be like, you know, the kid that came up and was saying, daddy, look at the picture, you know, of Patrick that was drawn. I was kind of skeptical, so I was thinking, right, how are we gonna get this? The acting from the princesses was absolutely amazing.
And this to tell you that is not our actual mommy and daddy. We're just pretending.
See how Brielle, yeah, in a nutshell, yeah, he's just a finesser. he's a con artist, isn't it? You know, he's just about securing the bag. Let me get the bread. And I think he came to me in the shower like I saw how he dressed and how he spoke, and you know, shout out to my bro Herm. Herm helped because Herm's actually French, and so he helped me to pick up just certain little nuances in regards to, you know, just learning like bits and bobs of French on the go. Yeah, Gabriel's whole motive is, listen, mate, he's just here to secure the bag, mate, by all means necessary. For me, it was important to, you know, introduce a character that, like I said, it crosses over into like a different demographic. You know, it's great, you know, playing these characters that, you know, that might appeal to someone of, you know, of African background, or someone from the streets, or, you know, from all these different walks of life. But I wanted to play someone that kind of crossed over into different territories. So in episode 4, we see Dr. O in his natural habitat as a counselor. He's dealing with a couple that basically been together for a while. She wants to get married, take things to the next level, but my man's not ready. They've basically been living that they're married. She's giving him the boom shakalaka. He's giving her the bedroom gymnastics. But then she's in a rush to get the ring. Babes, make him wait. Make him wait. In episode 4, we see Patrick out of the lads. You know, shout out to David, Noah, and Kyle. Absolutely smashed it. Yeah, in this scene, you see the return of Jasprit and Mohammed, who plays Derek, but Patrick calls him Sanjeev. You see them, they're from season 1, episode 1, when Patrick sends them to the shop and says, "Guy, get me the chicken fajita sandwich and crisp." Do you know what's so mad about that? I actually was working with Saeed and Jas in Vodafone, like together, and so for me it's actually proper sick to like get them involved in the production, because like, you know, I just think they're both characters. I wanted it very natural, and yeah, man, they smashed it. For the club scene, shout out to Aquam in Clapham. Yeah, I actually wanted it to like be authentic, so we put out like a message, and I said, yo, anyone that's available to like my supporters and stuff, some of my followers, and people came down. You know, shout out to all the supporting artists, man. It was nice having you there. But there was a particular young lady that traveled all the way from Milton Keynes. She had like a list of things that she wanted to do, like a vision. It was almost like a sheet of paper, and one of them was meet Mr. Dapaah. And yeah, that was proper special. When Shaq goes back to Pickup Academy, big up Pickup Academy, man. They're doing like proper great work in the community. I think it was important for me to like work with like females like in this scene, just to highlight, you know, about diversity in sport, because I could have just gone and had like a male football youth team. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you would expect that, you know, oh yeah, he's going back to an academy and there's gonna be lads. But I think like, number one, obviously you have the Women's World Cup that's going on around the same time, you know, that's just finished. And then I wanted to also like just highlight, you know, diversity in sport, because those girls are amazing. And yeah, shout out to Most Wanted FC as well. They're doing some amazing work, you know, Trev, you know, they came together literally. So we had Pickup Academy, Most Wanted FC, you know, joined together, boom, and you know, girls from both academies, and it was just sick. The interesting thing about that scene is you see Mr. Burns. Same thing literally with the jewelers. Like, Mr. Burns didn't believe in Shaq when he was in school. Mr. Burns, well, when he used to come to the academy, Mr. Burns like told Shaq that he would never amount to anything. And you know, now, you know, Shaq he's now a somebody, and he's come back to, you know, come to the academy to show some love. And you just see the same thing, like, yo, like Mr. Burns, he's basically begging it. He's trying to treat him different now because of his status or whatever it is. But it goes back to the same thing. You actually never know what people are gonna become. You don't know like who's next up. You don't know what's gonna happen in people's lives. So I always say, bro, just treat everyone the same. Treat everyone with love. Damien, Love Island. Yeah, you see, like this scene was great because you really got to see Damien in his element. Like everything that he's learned. Hey, that scene was crazy because we shot that in like we were abroad for that as well. You know, Villa Pool. That was one of the scenes where I was busting up, like especially when it comes to the singing. Did you see what I done? Did you see what I done? Did you see what I done? Yeah. we got to see Damian Johnson being really Damian Johnson. They said, tell us why you think you should be in the show. First of all, I'm black. I'm black American. What kind of reason is that for you to be in the show, bruv? Man said, I'm black. He said, give us one word to describe you. I'm lit. Lit, more lit. What does that mean? But that's Damien in his full element. So imagine one of the actors here that came here, like he was actually supposed to actually be in the scene, and he conked out, like he just knocked out on Josh's bed, innit? And bro, like we was looking for him for like 10 minutes, like, yo, where is he? Where's my man?
You're right, dude. You're right.
Yep.
Cool.
The last.
Cool. Yeah, if we can get
Yeah.
you outside. So this is the crew room. So
Right.
yeah.
No, I'm with that. Well, I told them to or with just let me head in. I'm with yeah.
It's alright. It's cool. It's cool. It's totally cool. But just out of bounds from here on. Yeah.
Right. No problem at all.
So yeah, from episode 1, the smoke alarm kept going off, and I said to you guys in the comments, tell me how many times the alarm actually goes off, and the alarm went off 19 times. So we picked 2 winners, boom and boom, over here. You lot should be here, yeah. I'm gonna send you out somewhere in London tea, and I've signed it as well over here. This one's a bit creased though. I think Josh sat on it. So I'm gonna send you lot some fresh ones. I'm gonna sign some new ones. But big up, man. For this video, I want like 6,000 likes. So smash the like button, smash it. 6,000 likes minimum. If you really want Bust It Down, yeah. Actually, do you know what? Jallow, get the qual off. Play like a little snippet.
Whip goes Cardi B ting oh money count out goes you said that you trap, where's your racks at? Please stop lying, you flex and flex and flex. No one cares, bro, keep on trying.
If you really want this, 1.5k comments. I want minimum 6,000 likes. And yeah, listen, big up yourself. Love every time. Thank you for locking in. I'm gonna see you the next episode. And thank you for 1.5 million subscribers as well, man. Big up, man. Love you lot. Yeah, you done know. Stay locked. Stay locked. Peace.